I am pleased to welcome back to the program Scott Sharon from Alstom. He is the Vice President of Strategy and Business Development. Great to have you back in studio. It's been a couple of years. We're due for another visit here. There's a lot going on with Alstom, isn't there?
There is, and thank you for having us.
Let's start with this Riverwood Tech Campus in Henrietta, the move there. Talk about what it does for Alstom and what the motivation behind it was.
Sure. So the move's really about two things. It's about growth and it's about talent. We're seeing tremendous growth in our industry. So Alstom is really fortunate to be one of the global leaders in mobility. We're focused in rail, but we're also in other areas as well. And we're seeing dramatic growth across the U.S., Canada, and globally. And the team in Rochester focuses on the signaling and control systems that ensure that tens of millions of people per day move safely on those systems. And in order to meet that growth, we really have an issue with capacity. How do we have enough people to deliver all the projects that we're working on? So today we have about more than 75 projects across the U.S. and major cities as well as around the world. And in order to be able to attract the talent, retain the talent, and give them the tools that they need, we really needed a new, refreshed facility, and the Riverwood Tech Campus gives us that.
Obviously, we're talking about the United States, North America for that matter, and around the world, and yet an important presence of focus here in the Rochester area. Why?
Rochester's home. We've been here continuously operating through our predecessor company, General Railway Signaling, since 1904. It's not really known, but you know, GRS was one of the original Dow 30 companies, and we've had the benefit of growing. We have third and fourth generation employees that are still with us. We have families with multiple siblings working for us, and we're deeply ingrained in the community, whether it be through the Alstom Signaling Foundation, sponsorships we do with robotics clubs. We're just part of the fabric here. And one of the really unique things about Rochester is it's actually one of 3 core technology centers for railway signaling in the country. So you have Rochester, you have Pittsburgh, and you have North Florida. And it's not really known, but there's a really strong base of talent here, and we're committed to staying here for the long term.
All right, as best you can, let's sort of look into the future now, because there's a lot going on with Alstom. You mentioned the market is really vibrant right now, not just in our area, but around the world. What do you see coming down the track, so to speak?
So we have a lot of really good macro trends working for us. So if you look at urbanization, more and more people are moving to cities, there's more congestion, they need mass transportation, and they need mobility. You look at some of the announcement recently by the airline. Delta, for example, came out and talked about being carbon neutral. There's more and more recognition that intercity travel and high-speed travel, right, is more carbon friendly, is more green than air traffic. And so we're seeing a huge growth in demand more globally than in the U.S., but starting to see some demand in the U.S. for that as well. And so we have these macro trends that are really behind us and driving growth. And because of that, there's opportunities happening, you know, again, across the U.S., across Canada, and globally for us.
Well, let's leave it there. Our time is short. But as always, we appreciate the visit and the great update with Alstom. Good luck at the facility in Henrietta and continued success as you continue to grow into the future.
Thank you very much.
Lots more online about this company. If you want to learn more, it is alstom.com. We'll share that link on our site as well at rochesterfirst.com.